very good evening to you all. On behalf of the team from Ceylon, it is my pleasure to welcome you all for the launch of the Yakka Midday event. We have a lot of exciting and insightful information to share with you tonight, but do bear with us as I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the faces behind the company and give a little bit of an introduction as to what Ceylon is. So, to start off, my name is Sanjay Vanigasekara, and I am the community manager for both the project as well as Ceylon. Followed up, of course, we have our founder, CEO, Kavinda Karya Peruma. Next up, we have Malik Fawz, who is our Chief Technical Officer. Unfortunately, Malik is unable to join us today, but he is virtually joining us all the way from Canada despite the time difference. Then we have our Chief Operations Officer, Rashan Fernando, and finally, our Chief Financial Officer, Isru Mahanama. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to explain what Ceylon is and the projects that we've done so far leading up to Yakka. So Ceylon was founded in 2021, and the first project that we did was the launch of the first stake pool in Sri Lanka for the Cardano blockchain. And we did receive quite a lot of positive feedback from the Cardano community, as well as getting good feedback and the attention of the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson. Right after the event, we hosted a few community meetups. Unfortunately, due to the COVID restrictions, we had to host those community meetups virtually. And the most prominent meetup that we had was the Cardano Summit meetup that we did in September 2021. Then we dove into a little bit of catering towards the blockchain community in terms of like-minded enthusiasts and people interested in blockchain tech. So we, in late 2021, introduced the Ceylon Forum, which is a platform where like-minded individuals like ourselves could come and ask questions, talk about blockchain-related topics. And then finally, we reached the latest milestone in our company, which is the Yakka project. Now, we've come a long way to actually bring to Yakka where it was. So we are proud to be here. And we have the reveal coming up very soon. So do bear with us as we have a little bit of an entertainment segment before the actual reveal. So I think it's time for the big reveal now. I hope we got everyone's curiosity peaking by now. But to actually move on to the big reveal, I'd like to invite our founder CEO, Kavinda Karyaparama, up on stage to take it the rest of the way.
As far as the ancient folklore of Sri Lanka goes, the stories of Yakka inspired creations by mythical pieces of history that are only spoken by the elders who guard the secrets of these legends up to date. They speak of a time where Yakka, the devils, had a significant impact in the world unseen to the eye, causing havoc, fear, and chaos among the communities, while some were known as protectors of the human race in times of need. These masks, representing the folklore and Yakka, which carry backstories to the ancient times, are valuable pieces of history that run beyond our realm and over the years have been forgotten in the hands of time only as fragments of a mystical culture. Mainly categorized as Raksha, Sani, and Kola, the legend has it that these masks hold a significant mystical, historical, and cultural value that is also known by the local communities to hold special supernatural powers that can be used for both good and evil. These creative masks, with added enhancements, are now heading into the blockchain space, unleashing their mystics beyond the originating island nation of Sri Lanka, forever immortalizing them in the form of NFTs, looking to find the next owner in this realm who will hold their prowess within the digital space. Are you looking to protect yourself or unleash the evil? Let the universe decide. Introducing Yakka CNFT Cardano Non-Fungible Token.
Hello everyone, good evening to all of you and thanks for coming here. Although it was a very rainy evening and I told the other guys in my team that it's a blessed rain, so thank you all for coming here. And it's lovely to see all of you at the media launch event of the first Cardano NFT project in Sri Lanka. I know a lot of you might be wondering what an NFT is. And I know a lot of you off stage before I got on asked me what it is. And I think before we get into our project, I'd like to take a little bit of time to tell you a little bit more about what NFTs are. I'll just try to keep it as simple as possible, and I promise to keep it simple and very short so that everyone here can understand the concept, even if you have minimal knowledge when it comes to blockchain tech. So, what are NFTs? NFT stands for non-fungible tokens. These are unique digital assets that represent anything from artwork to collectibles to virtual real estate and digital goods. Think of them as digital certificates of authenticity and ownership. They are stored on a blockchain, which is a secure, decentralized ledger that ensures each NFT is one of a kind and cannot be replicated or tampered with. Now, if you look at NFTs around the world, NFTs have been making waves in various industries. For example, artists are using NFTs to sell their digital art. Musicians are releasing their album covers as NFTs. And sports teams around the world are releasing NFTs as digital collectibles. It could be football stars, it could be for rugby or cricket. But NFTs are not just about arts and collectibles. They are also helping to create positive change in the world through projects built on blockchains like Cardano. Now, if you look at Cardano, Cardano is an energy-efficient, secure, scalable blockchain platform that aims to bring about positive change by enabling real-world use cases. which focuses on bringing advanced computational intelligence to the Cardano ecosystem. So if you look at an example of such project, the World Mobile Token project, which Cardano is doing, it aims to connect the unconnected by providing affordable access to telecommunications infrastructure in developing countries. I know it's pretty new to Sri Lanka, but many of these projects have been operating in different parts of the world, including the African continent. But this is the first time that a project of this kind that helps a community is originating from Sri Lanka. Now, if you take in the context of Sri Lanka, NFTs can help empower local artists, revitalize traditional art forms, create new economic opportunities by embracing NFTs and the global movement they represent. We can connect Sri Lanka to the world this way, share a rich cultural heritage, and create a brighter future for artisans and communities alike. So with Yakka, we are harnessing the power of Cardano and NFTs to create a project that not only offers real-life applications, actual redeemable rewards, travel and hospitality benefits, but also coupled with a sustainable community development project, which makes it the first multi-purpose NFT project on the Cardano blockchain ecosystem and the very first Cardano project to emerge from Sri Lanka. Now, let's move on to Yakka. We at Ceylon, we are extremely proud. We are extremely proud about the Yakka project because it represents a part of our own culture and a project that aims to revolutionize the world of NFTs by bridging the digital world with the physical world like never before. Our vision to create these masks originated after a long period of research that myself and our team did in Sri Lanka. What we wanted to do was we wanted to create awareness for these artisans and this art and the talent and the passion behind these masks and thousands of households around the world. We wanted them to know these masks because when it comes to different countries, they all have different cultures and different mask forms, sculptural forms, all of that. If you take Japan as an example, all of you know about kabuki masks, but how many of people would know, how many of you would know about Yakka masks? That's outside of the country. But when we spoke to a lot of people who are not from Sri Lanka, what we realized was there was so much potential for this art form to grow rather than letting it die down. So, the Ceylon strategy is to connect digital and physical art through rewards, gifts, collaborations, events, and special excursions to exotic destinations. We are committed to giving back to the community through donations, professional assistance, and sustainable initiatives. Our Yakka community will enjoy rewards, virtual and physical interactions, travel and hospitality rewards, raffles, and so much more. This collection is made out of 6,666 unique NFTs that will be available to the NFT community through minting, trading, and airdrops. Our team, myself, Sanjay, Rashan, Malik, although he's not with us because he's in Canada these days, and Isuru, and also our team of developers, designers, all of them have come together to help build this project, and also partner companies who have spoken with us to partner up with us in the long run, all committed to a long-term vision focused on sustainability and interoperability. Now, we believe that NFTs can bring about positive outcomes in societies and livelihoods like I mentioned, but when it's used for the right causes. The Yakka CNFT aims to build and raise global awareness for this fading cultural art form to uplift the livelihood of the people engaged in this art form at the moment. The community engaged in this art form, when we met them, when we spoke to them, they told us about various issues that they are facing currently. So when we went to visit them, we spoke to them, we interviewed them, and these are some of the comments that they had made. So let's move on to this video before I continue with the rest of the presentation.
කලාවේ ආරම්භය ඇත්තටම පහතරට නර්තන කලාවත් සමග බැඳුණු කලාවක්. ඒ මොකද උඩරට පහතරට සබරකුම කියන නර්තන කලාවන් තුන ගත්තාම රත්නපුර ප්‍රදේශයේ, නුවර ප්‍රදේශයේ, කෑගල්ල, කුරුණෑගල, බලංගොඩ, රත්නපුර, ඇඹිලිපිටිය, බලංගොඩ, කුරුවිට ඔය ප්‍රදේශ ආවරණය වෙද්දී අපිට උඩරට සහ සබරගමු පළාත් හැටියට වෙන් වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම පහතරට නර්තන කලාව මාතර, බෙන්තර, රයිගම කියලා ගුරුකුල තුනකට ප්‍රාදේශීය වශයෙන් සාම්ප්‍රදායික ලක්ෂණ සහ වෙස්මුණු කලාවේ ගති ලක්ෂණද ඒ අනුව සම්ප්‍රදායන් තුන තුල වෙන වෙනම ගති ලක්ෂණ පවතිනවා.
මේ රැකියාව තමයි ඉතින් කලේ වෙන එකක් කරේ නෑ අවුරුදු 26 කාලේ ඉඳන්. සම්මාන ඉඳන් තියනවාට සම්මාන ගොඩ කාලක් මේ සම්මාන රෝමා මේ තියෙන අත්කර්මාන්ත සම්මාන 15 21 ඒවා තමයි තියෙන්නේ. 19 මේ රජ මූණ රෝම කියලා ගත්තේ 17. ඉතින් අනුන්ගේ තැන ඉන්නේ මේක අපිට පිනට හම්බෙච්ච තැනක්. ඉතින් කෙනෙක් නැති වුණා ඒ කෙනාට දීලා නැහැ. ඉතින් මේක ඉන්නවා මෙහි වැඩ නම් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් අර ආර්ථික දුෂ්කරතා අර මේවා තමයි.
රට නර්තන කලාව ගත්තාමත්, පහතර නර්තන කලාව ගත්තාමත්, සබරගමු නර්තන කලාව ගත්තාමත් එකම සිංහල බෞද්ධ ජනයා අතර පවතින මතිමතාන්ත්‍ර සහ ඇදහිලි එය කොටස් වශයෙන් වෙනවා. උඩරට උඩර නර්තන කලාව දළදා මාලිගාව සම්බන්ධ කරගෙන උඩර නර්තන කලාව පවතින අතර සමන් දේවාලයේ රත්නපුර ප්‍රදේශයේ සමන් දෙවි හාමුදුරුවන්ගේ ප්‍රධාන කොට පාත්වීමද, විෂ්ණු දෙවි හාමුදුරුවෝ මාතර දෙවුන්දර පුල්වන් දේවාලයේ ප්‍රධාන කොටගෙන මේ කලාප වශයෙන් වෙන් වෙලා නර්තනය සමග වෙස්මුහුණු භාවිතය පවත්වාගෙන යනවා.
නම් ඉතින් පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳන් ආවේ සාමාන්‍ය අවුරුදු 12 ඉඳන් වගේ ඉගෙන ගන්න ආවේ. ඒකට ඉතින් මුදල් එහෙම අවශ්‍යතාවයක් නැහැ නේ කින්ද අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තා. දැන් ඉන්න අයට එහෙම බෑනේ කොහොමත් සල්ලි කියන දේ අත්‍යවශ්‍ය දැන් අද රටේ. ඒකින්ද අමාරුයි පොඩ්ඩක් මේකට එන එක.
සාම්ප්‍රදායික ශිල්පීන් සහ වෙස්මුණු නිර්මාණ ශිල්පීන් කියලා කොටස් දෙකක් ඉන්නවා. ඒ කොටස් දෙක ගත්තාම සාම්ප්‍රදායික ශිල්පීන් බොහෝම 14ක වගේ ප්‍රමාණයක් තාමත් සාම්ප්‍රදායික වෙස්මුණු නිර්මාණය කිරීමේ ඒ කාර්යයේදී සිටින අතර ඉන් ඔබට ගිය පිරිසක් නිර්මාණ වෙස්මුණු සාම්ප්‍රදායික බවින් තොරව වෙස්මුණු නිර්මාණය කරලා විදේශිකයන් අතට විකිණීම සඳහා භාවිතා කරන වෙස්මුණු තමයි දැනට විශාල වශයෙන් පවතින.
අපි මේ වෙස්මුණු වලට භාවිතා කරන කදුරු ලීය භාවිතා කරන්නේ ඒක ගොඩක් සැහැල්ලුයි. මේ මූණේ පැලඳ ගන්න ලේසි. මේ වගේ කැටයන් නිර්මාණය කරන්න ගොඩක් ලේසි ලීය.
අමුද්‍රව්‍ය ඉස්සර වගේ නේ දැන් ගොඩක් අඩුයි අමුද්‍රව්‍ය. මොකද ඔක්කොම වඳ වෙලා ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද කපාලා කරලා සමහරු කැලෑලි කරලා ඒව කරලා කොහොම නැති වෙලා ගිහිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ දැන්.
ඔව් දැන් අවුරුදු පහක් විතර මේ වැඩේම තමයි කොහොමද වල තමයි වැඩක් මේ කොහොමද කියන්නේ කවුරු කියලා කාලේ කොරෝනා කාලේ මොකද අමුද්‍රව්‍ය ඒක දාන්න මුදල් සමානත් අපි දවස් පරිදෝගේ තමයි ඉතින් හොලම නේද කරන්නේ. නේ ගියලා ඉතින් හරියට ගියක් දොරක් නැහැ. පේනවනේ ඉතින්. ලයිට් ටික නම් දීලා මට කාමරයක් හදලා දෙන්න ඕන ඒක උදේ.
මේ දැන් මම හදන්නේ මයුර රාක්ෂ මූණ. මයුර රාක්ෂ කපලා මැදලා පේන්ට් කරලා ඒ තේරම ඉවර කරන්න දවස් 3ක් විතර වගේ තමයි යන්නේ.
මේ තත්ත්වයට එනකම්ම කොටේ ගත්තා මේ තත්ත්වයට එනකම් අපි අතින්ම තමයි කපන්නේ නියනින්ම තමයි කරන්නේ. බණ්ඩි කෙර තියෙනවා අරස් කෙර තියෙනවා කොට කපා ගැනීමට. මේ නැත්තම් කිසිම මැෂිමක් නැහැ මේ විස්මූණු කැපීම සඳහා. මේක ඇවිල්ලා ගිරිදේවි මූණ තමයි මේකට කියන්නේ.
තනියෙන් කරන විස්මූණුත් තියෙනවා. ඒක දැන් මේ රාක්ෂ මූණු වලට තමයි මේ වගේ මේ කන් දෙකක් එන්නේ. දැන් තියෙන පාලි මූණු ඒව තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේ වට මේ තව කන් මේ වගේ කන් එන්නේ නැහැ.
මේක මේ සාම්ප්‍රදායික මූණු වලට නම් ඒ අදාළම පාට තමයි යන්නේ. තව අපි ඉතින් හිතලා හදලා කරන වෙස් මූණු වලට නම් අපට ඕන පාටක් යොදා ගන්න පුළුවන්.
මම දැන් පාට කරන්නේ මයුර වෙස් මූණ. මේ අඟල් 6 මූණක් ඉවර කරන දවස් 2ක් විතර වගේ යනවා. අඟල් 24 තියෙනවා. 18 තියෙනවා. ඒවත් පාට කරනවා. ඒ වර්ණන් යනවා දවස් 5ක් විතර වගේ. ලොකු මූණක් ඉවර කරනවා. අපිට දැන් නිල් පාට ගන්න ඕන වුණොත් අපි ඒ පාටවල අපි හදා ගන්නවා. රෝස පාට හදා ගන්නත් එහෙම අපිම තමයි හදාගන්නේ. බලි කුඩු කියලා වර්ගයක් තියෙනවා ඒවත් දානවා.
දැන් ඉන්න තරුණයෝ ඉතින් මේකට යොමු වෙනවා අඩුයි. ඒක තමයි දැන් මේ විස්මුණු කලාවට ගොඩක් මේ හානි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. දැන් අපි මේ ඉන්න ශිල්පීන් 4-5 දෙනා ඇරුණම අලුතෙන් කෙනෙක් මේකට සම්බන්ධ වෙනවා අඩුයි ගොඩක්ම.
As you can see from the video, Yakka is not just about creating digital representations of these masks. I mean, if you look around these trees, you might find Yakka masks hung on pretty much most of these trees, and you can see how intricate carving that goes into creating these masks, and every single one of them is made by hand, and you don't use any other machines to make these things. So you can see how special they are. So moving on, what I wanted to tell is, when it comes to the CNFT collection that we created with these Yakka masks, one of the areas that we focused on was to make sure that none of the designs, the original designs of these masks, were damaged in any way. Yes, there are different color variations, but apart from that, we have never made any changes to the actual mask, and we did a really thorough breakdown of research into going into every single mask and what they truly represent. So once we reach 50% of the Yakka CNFT sales, we will be dedicating a portion of the rewards to help the community of artisans who practice this fading art form in Sri Lanka. We will provide them with equipment, financial assistance and marketing support to build their livelihood and to ensure this art form continues to thrive into generations to come. Our commitment to community development extends to educational, professional development initiatives. We will be working very closely with local organizations to provide resources, workshops and mentorship programs to empower individuals and help them develop valuable skills to take these masks to the next level. At Ceylon, we believe in taking care of our planet, and that's why we are dedicated to supporting the environmental conservation efforts. A portion of our proceeds from this project will also go towards funding sustainable development projects such as reforestation, wildlife protection, and waste management initiatives. And finally, we are proud to announce the development of the Yakka Marketplace, a platform where you can buy, sell, and trade your Yakka NFTs, as well as access exclusive merchandise and experiences available to only the community members. Now, let's take a look at some of the main benefits of the hodlers of the Yakka CNFT masks. I know a lot of you must be wondering, okay, you're helping this, what are the other rewards that the holders would have? So, let's have a look at this video. I know some of you might be wondering why it said hodler benefits instead of saying holders benefits. It's not a spelling mistake, just so you know. If you are in the blockchain space, the word you use for hold is actually hodl. So that's why the word is there. So if you didn't know that, well, now you know. Let's talk a little bit about the benefits of the holders of the Yakka NFTs. First and foremost, we are bridging the physical and the digital realms of the NFT world. Together with the holders, we are giving them an opportunity. If you hold a certain amount of masks, we will be shipping an actual physical mask to any destination around the world. We wanted to do this because some of you might already know about NFT projects and some of you might be already in it and you might be holding it as well. But you might not know how it bridges onto the physical world. And to actually own one of these beautiful masks, if you're from Sri Lanka, even if you're from Sri Lanka, even if you're not from Sri Lanka, you'd still appreciate it. And when you know the value of each and every single mask and the backstories of it, you'll appreciate it even more. And with our project, we have put out a white paper that pretty much details all of these masks that's on our collection, and also details about each and every single mask. So, apart from that, one of the other things that I need to mention is that Yakka NFTs are designed to offer exceptional utility and rewards to their hodlers. By owning a Yakka NFT, you'll not only gain access to exclusive experiences, partnerships and collaborations that we are continuously working on to bring more value to the community. Some of the people at this event have already approached us prior to this event, and we are still in discussion, and we are building partnerships as well with their companies to offer their services to the hodlers of the Yakka CNFT. So if you want to be a partner with us, please feel free to talk to us after these presentations are done as well. So the other thing is, Yakka NFT holders can look forward to an incredible travel and hospitality benefit, including discounts on accommodation, special access to partner venues, and unique experiences curated just for our community. Traveling the world will then be more exciting and rewarding with Yakka by your side. In the coming weeks, you'll also start seeing these unique masks popping up around the world in significant places. The pictures will be popping up from really significant places around the world. We will be creating awareness around the globe just to showcase that we are now out there. But that's not all. As you saw in the video, through a draw of an airdrop, we will be providing 3 lucky winners who hold 3 significant masks in this collection with the chance to visit Sri Lanka for a fully sponsored 1-week vacation. During their visit, these winners will get to see the masks being carved, witness the sacred Dahata Sanniya dance ritual, and experience the beauty of Sri Lanka, all sponsored by us, including the airfare. So if you're here thinking, oh, I'm a Sri Lankan, so what happens if I manage to get one of these? Well, we will still be providing you with a fully expense-paid 1-week vacation, except if you happen to be a Sri Lankan who wins it, maybe we might be giving you a little bit more because you won't be needing an airfare. So these are just a very few of the main hodler benefits that we have planned. In the coming months, we will be announcing even more exciting opportunities as we partner up with companies to advance this project and build a better world through the positive use of technologies like NFTs. So thank you all for joining us today, and we hope that you share the same enthusiasm as us for Yakka and its potential to revolutionize the NFT space, uplift communities, and preserve cultural heritage. As you can see, Yakka is far more than just an NFT project. It's a movement and a community and a force for positive change in the world. And at Ceylon, when we wanted to embark on this journey, what we wanted to do, we wanted to make sure that the world knows that there's a tech community in Sri Lanka that is capable of developing things on the blockchain. And we wanted to put Sri Lanka on the blockchain map, and we have done it. We have done it in 2021, and we are doing it again and again. You'll hear more about these things that we are doing in the time to come, so that people recognize Sri Lanka is capable in the blockchain space and become a force to reckon with, just like anywhere else in the world. We have just like everywhere else in the world, and also we have a tech community that is capable of developing the most sophisticated softwares in the world. So on the blockchain space, we want to give a leadership to that. And that is the vision behind the Ceylon, to make sure that the projects that come out of Sri Lanka are good quality projects that actually has value. So we invite you to join us in this journey, as this is only a very small step in making Yakka a truly transformative experience for everybody involved. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that none of us would be here introducing the project to you if it wasn't for one of the important members in our team, our Chief Technical Officer, Malik Fowles. We do have Malik online to share a few words with everyone tonight. So if you could just get him online.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and members of the press, thank you for joining us today as we celebrate the exciting milestone of minting our first 1000 NFTs on the Cardano blockchain. I'm incredibly proud to stand before you as a CTO of Ceylon and the Yakka project, and to have been part of the talented team that has worked tirelessly to make this day possible. Our team's hard work and dedication have paid off, and we can now proudly say that we have successfully created NFTs on the Cardano blockchain using our very own in-house software. We believe that this achievement not only represents a significant milestone for our project, but also signifies the potential of Sri Lanka as a nation to compete in the blockchain industry. As we celebrate this milestone, we want to take this opportunity to extend our invitation to other Sri Lankan companies to collaborate with us. We believe that sharing our experience and knowledge can help others avoid the problems we face during development and help accelerate their own success. We are ready to collaborate with companies from all industries and any capacity we can help. We are thrilled to announce that the software we have created for NFT minting on the Cardano blockchain will soon be available to other companies and projects. However, before we do, we wanted to ensure that it is thoroughly tested in the real world. By using it for our own project and successfully minting the first 1,000 NFTs without any issues for the past month, we are confident that our software works as intended and can be provided to others with confidence. Finally, I want to extend my gratitude to our team for their hard work, dedication. Your tireless efforts have brought us to this milestone, and I am proud to work alongside you all. Once again, thank you all for joining us today as we look forward to a bright future for both the Yakka project and the blockchain industry in Sri Lanka.
I have one last video to play, and that is from our friends from Cardano. We have Sandro Knöpfel, the head of financial institutions at the Cardano Foundation, to share a few words with us.
Hello, everyone. Yakka media event. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me here. My name is Mr.Sandro Knöpfel. I'm head of financial and regulated institutions at the Cardano Foundation. The Cardano Foundation is a Swiss-based independent nonprofit organization, and we steward the advancement of the Cardano blockchain and its ecosystem, empowering people to solve real-life problems and drive positive change. Our mission is to anchor the Cardano blockchain as a base layer for current and future financial and social systems, and by that empower the architects of the future. The goal is to de-risk decentralization for regulators and organizations, allowing the Cardano protocol to empower and enable individuals and entities by serving business and mission-critical applications across a wide spectrum of market segments. It was great to hear about the event put on tonight by Ceylon, and I'm convinced that you will enjoy an amazing and exciting event. Thank you for letting us be part of this, and Ceylon, thank you very much for all your contribution in this beautiful Cardano community. It's amazing to hear about the NFT project launch of Yakka art on Cardano, a project using blockchain for real-life utility in the history and heritage associated with the traditional masks of Sri Lanka, so preserving cultural heritage. It's amazing to see such dynamics as we are having them here, so helping businesses, communities, countries grow and develop as a part of the Cardano ecosystem. That's truly amazing. As the Cardano Foundation, this year in 2023, we are focusing on three core areas. Those are operational resilience, education, and adoption. So the operational resilience, it's about actually the robustness, the reliability, and the resilience of the Cardano blockchain. So that's the technical aspect, which is core and crucial for Cardano to become an enterprise critical technology and serve mission critical infrastructure. The education, we are engaged in widespreading the understanding of what is blockchain. So it's about driving and sharing quality information and contribute both blockchain education and research. We are working closely with enterprises and institutions, providing consultancy, but also engage with policymakers and regulators to get their perspective, clarify expectations, and share expertise. So by participating in discussion panels, helping research centers which are focused on blockchain technology and are involved in education programs, we build up knowledge and change some of the wrong narratives around this beautiful technology and its opportunities. From education, it's a jump to the adoption side. So the more informed you are, the more confident you feel about a technology, the more you're going to build on it. So it's key and core to actually having trusts to build with confidence, and that's key for our legacy systems to upgrade onto blockchain. This is one of the core focus areas we are looking at. So further, and aside of this, we assist the development of blockchain native companies as we have them here today, and really appreciate it to actually see the businesses who are born here and who are part of the blockchain ecosystem evolving around this technology and wonderful Cardano community we have here again today. Besides this, we are also looking at radical innovations of operating models. So how can we truly change current systems? It's about bringing back trust, transparency, predictability, and reliability. At the end, it's about creating the conditions for increased blockchain utility and adoption. If you want to learn more and have a very close exchange with us, please mark the 2nd to the 4th of November in your agenda. This is when this year's edition of the annual Cardano Summit takes place in Dubai. So it would be great to welcome you there to share experiences, ideas, explore new opportunities, and contribute and create positive change and impact. You can find more about it on summit.cardano.org. And as said, it will be a pleasure to actually meet you there and discuss. I'm also super excited to learn and hear more about the future projects in Sri Lanka, building on the Cardano blockchain. So please keep up building, contributing, and create positive impact with this beautiful technology. Thank you so much. And don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have more questions. You can find us on the CardanoFoundation.org. And at this point, I wish you the very best of luck for tonight's event. Have fun, an exciting evening, and I remain with best wishes and say thank you very much and goodbye.
रसबंदी अंगन की दे पाते अंगनों दे देने की पासिन युतलिए पे लगी में से इनु बलगिरी लांद की सरी सोंदे बंदी वारल से दिलंगने नरियतियाला से लये आंदिंगने रानिंगरी दी मुतु हारलिल देमिंगने गिरी देवी उपतय मम कियंगने मयूरे पिलसे बंदी कोंडय यसरुवटे de payruwa sarang patiya ki lamade vate sirikat pare devene rusapu vakiyete adarvadene giri deviye eisa bete වැද වැද වාරලස සික්කිපිනු ලෙලදෝ ගිරිදේවිය මේරා ගට බැස ඒදෝ දවලත පැමුව අට සඳ නාලලත දිදුලන ලාදල්ලු වෙයි ඇගේ තොලත කකුලත තාතෙප ලකි ඇගේ බැඳි තාත මෙලසිංහ බාබලායි ගිරිදේවිගේ ගාත tenna tenna tenam tenna tem tenna tenna na tenna tenna tenam tenna tem tenna 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 tenam tenna tem tenna tenna na tenna tenna tenam tenna tem tenna tenna.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our presentation. But to give the closing remarks, I'd like to invite our Chief Operations Officer, Reshan Fernando, up on stage. Reshan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you again for coming. I know it's a Thursday and we all have work and our Urdu is close by. So I just want to thank every single one of you all for coming for this event and the launch of the first multifunction NFT for Sri Lanka. Cardano NFT. Our team has worked really hard. I won't tell you how many nights we had, how many long calls with people all over the world. So I just want to say thank you, and this amazing project has brought Sri Lanka one step closer to being one of the first multifunction NFT and the mints. We hold one of the best and the most secure mint because we did it ourselves. So there is nothing else I can say about that, but thank you, and I hope everyone learnt what CNFT is, even though you probably never even heard of it before you arrived here, but I hope you know now. But if there are any questions, we will be happy to answer it after this. Also, there is one more thing I have to say, is Isuru. He's a CFO, and he's a man of little words, but he's very good with numbers. So because of that, please give a round of applause to Isuru. Without him, none of this will be here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you once again. And I had a very long speech written, but I've decided, since the weather has held up and everything is beautiful, we'll just conclude this to have some refreshments. Again, I know none of you all know what NFTs are, but if you are willing to help and mint with us, let me show you how minting is done. So actually, we will have our CFO over there, sitting at that table or somewhere. If you see him, just call him. He will help you mint your first NFT, CNFT, with putting everything you need, showing you all the details step by step. So please find him. I know he's a little hard to see, but don't worry, he will be there ready for you. Okay. Again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and have an amazing night.